Wait for it. There's a drip. There's another drip. Another drip. Oh, now he's drooling from both jowls. Yes, he is. Look at the puddles on the floor he's starting to make. Are you hungry, buddy? Huh? Come get your dinner.
Yes, he thinks he's a lapdog. Anybody that knows me knows I'm also an uber nerd. Now, I may be a rugged outdoors guy that loves my guns and going riding and, playing on my tractor, but I'm also a big gamer. I mean, whether it's building it, editing it, modding it, or, whether it's pen and paper or video or board games or card games, if it's entertaining, I'm down. So I kind of figured that if you were watching this arcade pedestal video that you might appreciate some of the other things I got to show off, such as this beautifully refurbished multi-purpose gaming table that's been in my family for over 4 decades. It was getting old and beat up. We didn't know what we were going to do with it, maybe pitch it, and I was like, hell no, I love this table. I mean, I re-sanded it, stained it, re-leathered it. It's got this dip in the middle, so all the cards just slide right to the middle. We were always having to bring tables around it so you could put drinks and chips around it, and I was like, oh no, I'm going to fix that. So you can see that there's now cup holders mounted to the table. I love this table. So back to the pedestal at hand. This behemoth houses 45,000 games across 28 different platforms. It can support 4 players via arcade sticks, 2 players via spinners, 2 players via trackballs, 2 players via light guns, and 4 players via Xbox wireless controllers for couch play. This level 100 nostalgia set me back 700 greenbacks, and that doesn't include the CPU horsepower that runs this beast, just the pedestal. Now, the PC part liquor build link is in the description below. Now, my horsepower cost me next to nothing because I'm reusing an older VR rig that I just had lying around. It's got a Ryzen 5 in it, 8 gigabytes of RAM, and a GTX 970, and it'll literally emulate anything and then some. Retro emulation is very open-ended and can take you many directions depending on certain decisions you make regarding horsepower and system emulation. Warning, if you don't have the driver motivation, I don't recommend larger projects like this, as they can be very daunting. I recommend narrowing your scope, such as you could get a Pocket Go for $35 and do 80% of what I display here. Or spend upwards of $200 for a GPD XD handheld that can do everything I display here. There are also many other pricing options in between. Don't discount single board computers like the Raspberry Pi or just a plain old simple old used PC. Just remember though, nothing beats what a high-end PC can do or emulate. Also, besides horsepower, what you need to consider are the controls of the system you're going to emulate. If you can keep all like-minded controllers together and the horsepower is reasonable, then all of those systems could be emulated off the same setup without needing to make concessions. Consider this: an Atari 2600, 7800, and an Atari Lynx handheld, a Sega Game Gear, a Sega Master System, and a Genesis, a Nintendo Entertainment System, a Super Nintendo Entertainment System, a Game Boy, and a Game Boy Advanced. All can be controlled with 6 buttons or less. No second joystick needed, and likely the entire collection for all of them would take less than 4 gigabits. A Raspberry Pi, a Pocket Go, or even a really ancient old PC, all hooked up with a single old school Super NES controller, can handle all of this for dirt cheap. We're talking like less than $50. So why did I build a pedestal? Why didn't I include a monitor in my pedestal or go with cheaper horsepower? Well, first off, I already own multiple handhelds. I wanted that complete arcade experience with any type of player count or controller input. I also couldn't understand why we need to tie it to a TV when I can roll it to any TV or projector I want. I also wanted an easy to use, slick looking front end that you're seeing now, launch box and big box. I wanted it capable of all modern emulation in gaming, including Steam and DOSBox. However, there's a ton of back-end work to make this all come together, and again, it is not for the faint of heart. Will there be another arcade-based project in my future? Perhaps. Way down the road, I might do an all-in-one digital pinball machine. For now, I'm just happy to be done with this project. It was a lot of hurdles to complete. I reached out for help many times, and I feel like I need to kind of pay that one forward. So if anybody out there is looking to do like a retro emulation project and they're trying to get their blueprint together, figure out what they should do, and you're looking to pick somebody's brain and maybe get some advice to hone that direction, please reach out on the YouTube channel and I'll try and provide myself as best as possible and yield that information that I garnered from my experience. And I hope you enjoy the video.